that of the DHL MVP. Now, you voted for this, and, well, maybe we voted for this even more.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I know who my vote would be for. And he's a savage, to say the least. His name is JKS. He's going to be joining us up here on the desk here shortly. But for the time being, he's got to collect a trophy and then find his way over here, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. For JKS, you know, great tournament all around, from the group stages into the playoffs, into the finals as well. You know, one of those guys who's just a safe pair of hands, and then a lot more than that in all these key moments, right? You pointed out even in this final, a lot of crucial rounds where he steps up, he's poised, he's calm, he's composed, and that just transfers to the rest of the team.
He's basically the best insurance policy you could get. This is how I see it. If you're Hooksy and you see JKS in the situation alive, it's a tight clutch situation. You know he's going to make the right decision. He's going to make the call. He's going to protect you and your belongings for a very small time, of course.
So, like, JKS's path and his journey is an interesting, right? But you got to think about, at some point, somebody definitely passed over JKS before he got to G2. In the very near past. Speaking of which, Justin, we're talking about your whole life. Come on down. Yeah, that's a good place for it.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. A little bit of a round of applause for Justin Savage, your DHL MVP. Justin, you did the damn thing. Now we split the prize money. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
You're the DHL MVP. Talk to me about playing on the stage and doing it again, the two-time.
I don't know. It feels good. I don't know what to say, honestly. Like, it's a surreal feeling. Like, I don't know. If 1.5 years ago, I had no idea that I would even win the first one, let alone win 2 in a row. And now I have this as well, and it's just amazing.
Wild.
I wanted to ask you about, you know, you had this period in complexity after Renegades, and things didn't really go so well. Some people were saying, yo, maybe you could only play in the team with your countrymen and so on, right? How was it going from that sort of a mood into now being in a, you know, world's best team in the world, winning the trophy here in Katowice back-to-back and winning the MVP as well?
It's a lot of things, honestly. Like, I feel like I've learned so much in like the last 2 years of playing on like an international team, and especially playing in G2, like with Nico, Hunter, Hooksy. Like they help me so much when I play, and like mid-rounding and late round and stuff like that. They're always doing something, and it's really helping the team. And I feel like every day I'm learning something new. So, yeah.
I would like to ask you about your own performance, because you've been superb in the last few months. Honestly, you've stepped up massively in your gameplay. Is there anything you attribute it to? Is it a matter of confidence? Like, where is it coming from?
I mean, I think I'm just getting more comfortable in the team, and I feel like I'm not the same type of player that I used to be. Nowadays, I'm going for like a lot more risks. I'm doing a lot more things on the server, and people are giving me more space and stuff. And I think, as a team overall, I think we're just getting like way more comfortable together outside and inside the game. And I think that's just boosting everyone's level in game. Honestly, I think everyone's been playing super well. Like Nico, Monacy, everyone's having like superstar performances every game. So yeah.
We were actually wondering. Of course, I know you guys don't really care too much about this streak of maps. This is more fluff and story that we do. But what were the words exchanged after the Inferno, moving on to the 4th map? Because we thought this was a very pivotal moment. I would like to know what it was to be in your camp during that time.
I mean, I don't know what everyone else said, but I just said all good things come to an end, and you know it had to happen eventually. Nice. So less pressure on us when we lost the game, actually, because now we can just, you know, chill out and stop thinking about it, honestly. Because I feel like it was everywhere. Like everyone was posting about it, so it was kind of hard to ignore it.
JKS, you've come a long way in your career, you know, and I'm not talking about like down under, like, yeah, you're from that part of the world. But the stuff you've had to endure and up to this point, hell, I mean, you've got your old man kind of looking at you over there. He goes by the name of Sponge, in case you didn't know. This has got to feel good for you. Anything you want to say to anybody back home?
I mean, I don't know. Just thank you to everyone who supports you. My friends and my family, like, they're always supporting me from home, even when we're doing not so good. And I have to give it, honestly, I'm going to give a special shout out to everyone on FaZe, because, I mean, without them, I don't think G2 would have noticed me earlier and picked me up. And I think without them picking me up last IEM Katowice, then, I mean, I probably wouldn't be playing like international CS. So, I mean, I love those guys so much, and much respect to those guys, and they gave me the opportunity to play again. So, special shout out to those guys, and of course, everyone on my team, and yeah.
Dude, you're a cool guy.
Beautiful.
I just want to say that out. I want to get that right out there right now.
Thanks, Sponge, as well.
That's a cool dude. Thank you, Justin. We'll let you go celebrate with your team. Obviously, you got a full night ahead of you, so thank you.